friend do. I see your potential. It could be so simple. Black and white, yeah.
Don't make it complicated.
I'll be your piece, you be my baby.
Cut off my for my face.
Black and white, hey, black and white. So call me, baby, 'cause you be on me. When we loving, you know we don't care. All my life, say ain't no got your heart bumping like I fall in love deeply when I look in your eye. Fantasy the way you carry me, Mariah.
Let me in.
It's the Miami Heat and the defending NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. Kevin Harlan here with Greg. Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You look at Denver. Now, here's Fox. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Steve Nash. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands, and you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there just like that.
Bucket is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Jokic. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Clock at 6. And Katie, here we go.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Floats one, and it's sent back by Jokic. Durant in the corner. To the paint. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
And he can't make it 3 for 3.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Fires for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Outside, KD. And Jokic slams it in.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to Durant. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jokic. The 3 connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Well, Jokic is a judicious three-point shooter, so you know he likes the look when he takes one.
Here's Fox. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside for KD. Screen by Durant. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen. Solidly set and rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
It's Fox with the drive. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Over Nash. Williams. Rebound by the Heat. Nash outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Nash. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
A different look for Denver. And he nails the third.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Ingram. Tries from 16. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Denver with the ball. 6-point game. They set the pick. Here's White. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
It's stolen by Tate. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
They set the pick. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Tate. Outside, White. Pass to Hartenstein. Out to White. Inside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA. With every bucket like that, those questions are being answered.
Screen by Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Jokic. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Three-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Grant. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Grant. They need this. Here's Fox. And it's Looney with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Wood. Here's Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. And again, Miami with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Wood sets a screen. .104 left now here in the second. Vincent with it. Pass to Mikhailuk. Shoots over White. Here's Looney. Now Vincent. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Bufkin. And he can't bank that one in. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They set the screen. Here's Mikhailuk. The wide open look here for Wood. They get it back. Here's Vincent. Pass to Bufkin. Goes up again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up. The Heat have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Heat up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Durant. Back to Nash. Jacks up a three. The shot misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Down by 15.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Hangs. And it's Denver with the rebound. Screen by Grant. Fox with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And the basket is good. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Durant wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The kick out to Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox looking it over. Driving in. Jokic with the block.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
They get it again. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Nash right side. Fox with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And Grant drops them both. Here's Nash. 8 points for him. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Durant. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Back to Brown. Screen by Grant. Fox inside the line. The Nuggets with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Durant misses off the right iron.
wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And he makes that one. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Miami leading by 7. Vincent with it. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Mikhailuk. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Fox hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Looney. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Denver now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And that one's good. Ingram.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Clarkson. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 5.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mikhailuk's got 5 points so far.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's Mikhailuk. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Mikhailuk's got 4 points in the quarter.
Works that one inside nicely.
And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Picked by Williams. Here's Fox. And again, it's Denver.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
To the inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Nash. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the foul against Denver.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is two handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
The Nuggets trailed by 7. There's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Williams.
What a luxury to have Manu on your team. I mean, he's pretty much a 6'6" point wing, always creative.
Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
The kick out to Brown. Offline with his three. Miami leading by 7. Durant inside. Here's Jokic. Out to Nash. Beyond the arc. And again, Kevin Durant. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Fox. Up and in on the layup.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Nash makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Denver.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was from Kevin Durant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential.
Miami.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Miami with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Durant feeling it out a bit. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Straight out of BC, we taking the sound to the world, you see. They don't really like me talking like the did. They hating on me cause I'm a fresh shot, cruising in a beamer. Fresh shot, cruising in a beamer. Fresh shot, fresh shot.
Wake up in the morning and I cook up in the kitchen. Put some water in the cup, ice freezing. Seeing clips from last night intriguing. I can't remember that chick I was kissing. Couldn't even get a number. Headed people them are envy when I deal with that baby in the VIP lounge. It's a young boy, fresh Prince star life. 7 side of the star life. Me and my brothers with the chop life. Top notch models. All white shoes, them are off-white chats, nonsense to me, I'ma go offline. Miami Beach chilling with the baddest chick, take her to the west and I fly her to the south side. Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, nigga my wrist I see, small boy but I'm icy, ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, nigga my wrist I see, them never see this kind thing. Yes, I'm a fresh yacht. Celebrity crush in my villa. Bottom to the top. Then I took her for a ride. Cruising in the sunset.
everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Denver. Fox with the ball. Checked by Murray. Fox goes in. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Now Van Vliet. Hero outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Hawks. Van Vliet scanning the floor. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up to the Denver Nuggets. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
On target from range.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots. Oh, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Got a piece of it. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Fox, that's good. Fox has got his second basket.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Outside Murray. Williams grabs the board. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Outside, Brown. Up top, Hero. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Murray from outside. Knocks down the triple.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And the Hawks call time here. Here's Van Vliet, averaging around 6 a game. Hero outside. Left side, Brown. Pass to Murray. Back to Brown. Brown with the steal. Here's Ginobili. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Grant outside. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Fox. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Fox has got 11.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Denver in the lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Van Vliet. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Duncan. Murray with it. Hero outside. They need this. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Fox. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here's Denver. It's a three-point game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide-open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Well, you talk about a player who's all heart. That's Jae'Sean Tate, Clark.
Absolutely, and he's overcome so much. Family tragedy at a young age, told he was too small, undrafted, spent some time in Europe to refine his game through it all. Smiling and working hard is what Jae'Sean Tate has been about. Couldn't be happier for that young man.
Now here's Ingram. And it's Denver with another.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Pass to Brown. From downtown. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's White. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Nuggets. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Just 5 on the clock. Hero with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff.
3 points.
Well, long range from Bamba, really? Come on now. He's a new age center. A lot of these guys are 7 feet tall can shoot the three, and he's one of them.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Pass to Ingram. The three is up. And another three for Denver. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The rebound by Duncan.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Schroeder. To the paint. It's picked off.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop it.
Here's Schroeder. Atlanta again missing. And here's Denver. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. From behind the arc. And White hits from deep. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Duncan. Looking to win the run. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
1:44 left in the second quarter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Right side Brown. The 17-footer. And he nails the jumper. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
.32 seconds left to play in the first half. Basket counts.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
Back to Fox. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, one of the things I love about Ginobili is the flair and flavor that he plays the game with. It's a combination of his passion and his creativity which make him unique.
Here's Fox, plenty of space. Connects on the 17-footer. Fox has got 15.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Duncan.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter.
And so it's Denver, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hero, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hero. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Williams with the screen. Ginobili. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Ginobili saw daylight and took off. Quick decision that time.
Back to Van Vliet. Over Fox. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williams. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Williams with the screen. And it's Fox penetrating. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
To the inside. Williams.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A heady play by Murray. Just a little pump fake and convey the defender.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Fox. 17 points in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Pass to Fox. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 10 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Fox outside. Here's the floater. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And the Hawks call time here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Schroeder. Banked it in off the glass.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And here's Ingram outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Sohan takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. No good on the triple. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 14. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Ingram. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Tate. And so it's Denver, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is pet.
44.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Fox has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Grant the screen. And there's the rejection.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ginobili. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The offensive rebound. Here's Sohan. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. On the mark with the 15-footer. Fox has got 19 points.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A good look from Brown. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Pass to Ingram. To the right side. And here's Grant from the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Right side Brown. Goes up on the wing. Here's Duncan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Grant outside. Pass to Ginobili. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Brown, that's good. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
When you give Brown some daylight, some room to operate, he pounces on it.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Takes one from 10 feet. Brown with some nice D. And here's Van Vliet. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Duncan. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
And there's 1:45 left in the 4th. Fox outside. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Ginobili. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Nuggets.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Pass to Hero. Here's Duncan. The open shot, Van Vliet. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Denver basketball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 15, Mark Williams.
Fox with the ball. So no problem for Denver as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And another one. We at it again. Let's go. Get out the wet, wet, wet. Wet, wet, wet. Drop white. Get out the wet, wet, wet. Here we go. Wet, wet, wet. Senilose matalateao. Fanguna hematangit tokelao. Helala o matakiva vau. Ukolea o vai utukakau. Perfume oi funga hakavalu. Huli e kaloni olo amanu. Duia mototai. Vehoto sisila nakali. Sisi maile ofungani helala talilune sei opa pine papa ifunga mahina movesiale si hey la la